So we're only about 0.2 kilometers in, but I gotta say I put on some hard style and I miss this shite, man. This is what it's all about, baby. Woo!
Hello, my old friends, all 124 you. How are we doing? It has been a hot minute since I have been on here or done any sort of content. But yeah, we're back. We needed a couple months off to do a little reset. Lots of new opportunities found us. We've been busy doing this, that, this, and a little more of that. I've kind of missed doing the content. Odin's been bugging me to do some new videos, do some new adventure stuff. So happy 2026, merry 2026. Hope you're having a good 2026, but we're back, more content, video a week, boom, da-da-da-da. But we've got goals, man. New adventures, new struggles, new challenges, and we're gonna tackle them here all on YouTube so you guys can watch, you can follow along, you can laugh along, you can try them yourself. So what's the best way to get back into things here? I think it's we go for a long run today. The last long run I did was probably 10K a month ago, and ever since it's just been the odd 5K. So I've got to go drop my truck off at the garage. I've been working on the 4x4 day in and day out. Can't seem to find a fix, so I've cut my losses. I have a guy with the garage. He's got one of those futuristic scan tools that might need to reset some things. Stuff that I don't really know how to do. So we're going to go drop the truck off and I'm going to run home. I think it's like 14K to run home. Camera's all messed up here. But yeah, we're going to give it a shot. I'm not going to bring Odin. It's like freezing rain outside. I don't even know what it's doing outside. It's like snowy, slushy wetness. But yeah, sounds like a perfect day to go for a run. So I'm going to go get the truck ready, drop it off, and we'll see you in a little bit. Peace. All right, guys, my baby is dropped off at the garage. And yeah, we'll hear back maybe in a couple days. He thinks he knows what's going on with it. Could be a sensor, but I'm going to grab my bag. And this could be a stupid decision running back. It's like sleet and hail right now. But we're going to go for it. We got this new Octane Camelback bag I'm going to use. It's got like 2 liters of water in it. Got all my gear, knife, sock, headphones, headlight, because I think it's going to be dark by the time I get home. What else we got in there? I think that's really it. Nice cushion on the back. So I'm going to get all geared up and then we've got a long run. Check back soon. As I'm walking out of the driveway here, I have realized this is a pretty dumb decision. It is, I mean, you can't really see it, but it's like pelting rain. It's half rain, but then it's got like hard pellets. I guess you'd call that freezing rain. And I think we're running into the wind on the way home, so ow. It's gonna be a blast. I'm gonna throw in my balaclava because it's just hitting my face, doesn't feel good. I'm gonna throw in the headphones. I'm gonna pray to the Lord, and yeah, I'll calculate how far it is we're going, but check back soon. All right, guys, hopefully you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. I got earplugs in, so it sounds like I'm in an aquarium, but we have got 14 kilometers on the table back to town. We are in no man's land. Got all my gear on. We're all suited up. Got my headlamp because I know it's going to be dark in like half hour to an hour. I sound really muffled because I have the earphones in, but hopefully you can hear me. I'll check back as I go, but for now I gotta lock in because I gotta get out of this wind and it's coming straight at me. I should have brought goggles or something, but I didn't really plan appropriately for this. But what better way to start the YouTube refresh 2026 other than getting pelted in the eyes by sleet and hail? All right, let's get into it. So we're only about 0.2 kilometers in, but I gotta say I put on some hard style and I miss this shite, man. This is what it's all about, baby. Woo!
Like I was saying before, guys, going into 2026, I have so many freaking goals. And I know there's a high probability that I'm not going to meet all these goals, but I think it's super important to set the bar high and see what you can accomplish. So because I wasn't able to really talk much on this run between the wind, not having a microphone, the rain, everything like that, we're just going to watch this guy rock out and maybe I'll talk about a couple of those goals that I have for 2026. One of the things that I am always thinking about on these runs is your purpose. My purpose, your purpose, finding your true purpose in this world. You might have no freaking idea what that is, just like me, but knowing that you've got one. You know, you can't be consumed by trying to control everything. There's so much that is out of your control. You got to be okay with that. Being a 30-year-old young man that I am, you become consumed by the pressures of what you're supposed to do, what you can do, what people expect of you. And I don't think you even really know or understand what the answer is until you're gone. Maybe. I have some pretty darn high expectations for myself and a long list of how to become a better man. Mind you, it's important not to let that pressure consume you. So this year is to committing to purpose with the understanding that sometimes you just can't control what happens, and perhaps those things happen are for a specific reason. Mind you, too, I'm trying out this $16 Amazon microphone, and when I listen back to the voiceover, I'm just going with it, even though it sounds absolutely terrible. Kind of sounds like garbage, but I'll figure that out as I go. I'm holding it in my hand. Maybe I clip it to my nose. I don't know. Moving on. Another goal we've got for 2026 is becoming the strongest that I can. Now, I know I've been working out on and off for 10 years, running here and there, but I've never truly locked in. I've never dedicated a year, 2 years, 3 years to sticking to a diet, sticking to a strict gym routine, and seeing the results. It's always working out for 2 months, you know, so you start to see a little bit of progress, and then you go back to the couch and start eating Cheetos. I need to, you know, what's that term that they say? Stronger than a runner, faster than a weightlifter. That's what I want to be. Get back into my long distance training. So, you know, I train for things, you know, someone in another town needs a 10 mil socket and vehicles don't work. I can run it over even if it's 50 kilometers away. It'll take a little bit, but that's the kind of stuff I want to train for. Doing a task that nobody else is able to do, and when push comes to shove, you can help out. A third, or I guess I could say fourth goal that I have for 2026 is learn new skills. Learn new medical skills is a big one for me. Become more valuable to myself and others. I have been blessed soon, in about a month, to start a new journey as a remote paramedic. And with that comes a lot of new experiences and skill sets that I am very excited for. And I'm going to interrupt myself by talking about this red light. Whenever I go on runs and I use this red light, I straight up think I'm in a Black Ops 2 mission or something where I'm searching and destroying, you know, playing domination or something like that, going on a stealth raid. This is the coolest light in the world. You might not be able to see that great, but yeah, it looks pretty badass. Anyways, like I was saying, there's nothing more practical than learning ways to stay healthy, become healthy, and fix things up when you get a boo-boo. I think that's a really practical set of skills to have, and that's something that is in my background. I went to school for, so we're going to lock in on that, and we're going to focus a lot more on learning different skills. My next journey takes me to the freaking Arctic, man. That is a whole nother ball game, and I'll be making some videos of that for sure, so hopefully you guys stick around. I'll definitely fill you in on some experiences, hopefully all good ones.
All right, guys, we have been going for 8.5 kilometers with a slow pace. I don't know what that means. Oh, we've been going for an hour, 15 minutes. We've done almost 9 kilometers. So I think it is time to fuel up. And look how freaking wet it is out here. My socks are absolutely soaked in my shoes. But yeah, let's get some fuel into us here. All right, this Camelback's doing pretty good. What do we got for fuel? We got GU gels, GU gels, with GU gels, whatever you want to call them. We've got our amino acids, a bit of caffeine and some sodium. I might pop 2 of these because last time I ate was like noon. It's like 6 p.m. So let's get one of these into us. So I'm having a hard freaking time figuring out the flash on this because the flash doesn't work if I put the camera to myself, but we're getting some, can you see that? Jet Blackberry GU gel. So let's get that into us. Watch our friends pass here. They're probably thinking, what the heck is this guy doing out in the freezing rain? But we're having fun, man. This is what living's really about.
These are actually like frozen solid because I've been out here. I think it's like, I don't know, -3. Well, it can't be because it's kind of raining. But
these are tough. It's like Laffy Taffy density. But I can't do this and film and eat this with pleasure. So I'm gonna stop the film, eat. I think I'm gonna eat 2 of these, and then I might change my socks because my feet are absolutely plastered. Be right back. I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks and they are both soaked. The outside is a cotton sock. Why does the light keep shutting off? Holy smokes. All right, let's hold it with my knees. Get this guy out of here. All right, we're gonna do a little sock change because these are absolutely soaked. So how do we do this? Oh boy. Yeah, I stepped in a few puddles. I mean, my socks or my shoes will still be wet, but I could probably get a couple kilometers of dryness if I swap them both out. I love that I'm doing this in the rain, in the snow. Oh, there's a white and a gray one. Whatever, that'll still work. Let's check these bad boys out. No blisters yet, though, I don't think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is a wet wool sock. Normally I don't show these kind of things on camera, but and that is soaked too. So let's just strip both of these off while holding a camera in one hand. Whoosh. All right, so that's that. Give me a sec. All right, nice new sock is on. I'll do the other one, but I mean, it's gonna get soaked pretty fast. I could have put the bags over my feet. That would have been a solution, but whatever. I digress. All right, I'm gonna do another one. Check back in a second. Did not prepare properly for this. Normally I bring 2 headlamps, and this one's dead. So it's not gonna be fun running back on country roads in the dark. I'm gonna stick way to the side. Maybe shine my flashlight when cars come. But that freaking sucks because half of my content is with this freaking light. So note to self, don't run in the dark over 10 kilometers with 1 headlamp because this happens. It's pouring rain. Why does the camera look funky? But yeah, I'm gonna throw on a podcast and I'll film the darkness, maybe. I don't know. We'll have fun with it. Talk soon. So I really only got 30 seconds of footage here. It was frustrating. It was wet. It was cold. My headlamp died. It would come on for a couple seconds. And yeah, wasn't fun at all. So the good news is, though, I did start a pretty good podcast. It was Rogan and Musk, the latest one. I think they aired it maybe a month ago. But yeah, I don't know anything that they didn't talk about. One thing that I was excited for is Musk was talking about doing one of the car unveils. What was it called? The Speedster, the Roadster, something like that. And he hinted it could fly. So if I see a flying car that's going to be normalized and sold to the general public at cheap, that's going to be pretty freaking cool. So I'm going to stay tuned for that. Anyways, where was I? Talking about goals. I think I had a few goals. A couple more goals. What are we thinking? One of the main ones that I would like to do, fix up my injuries, fix my hip adductor, anything previous from the years of constant strain. Like I said, being in the best shape that I ever could be, being as strong as I can. And with that, I'll leave some other goals until the next video. Maybe we can talk about them. Don't mind the snot rocket. It was a little bit cold out there. So, yeah. So, I'm not going to go back and say that wasn't a dumb idea, but we finished it. A lot more than 14 kilometers we did. Can you see that there? 14, what is that? 2 hours, 14 minutes for 16.08 kilometers. My legs are actually toast right now. Holy crap, man. It's pouring rain the whole time. My freaking headlamp stopped working. Oh. Okay, well, that's dumb. I didn't have my headlamp for like, I don't know, 8 kilometers. My phone's at 5%, but yeah, we did it. And I don't know, I'm gonna go have a hot bath, but I think that'll make a first good video, a redemption video for the YouTube. So thanks for tagging along, guys. Go get yourself a hot coffee. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.